Sometimes, a dream feels like a mountain too tall to climb. Every step feels heavy, every breath like a fight against the wind. But if your heart keeps beating for that dream, can you ever really stop? Adana grew up in a small village by the river. It was a quiet place, a place where traditions were strong, and life followed a simple rhythm. Go to school just enough, get married, raise a family, and stay close to home. But Adana was different. From the time she was a little girl, she loved to run. She would run through dusty roads, across the fields, even under pouring rain. With every stride, she felt free, like the world couldn't hold her down. Yet at home, her dream wasn't welcome. Her father often told her, "Running won't give you a future. You need something real, something proper." Her mother rarely argued, but her worried eyes said enough. She wanted her daughter safe, not chasing something so uncertain. Still, the more they doubted her, the stronger her fire burned inside. Every morning, before the sun rose, Adana would slip quietly out of the house. She tied the laces of her worn-out shoes and started running through the twisting roads of the village. The cold morning air cut through her lungs, but it became her reminder. Dreams aren't supposed to be warm and easy. She ran without a coach, without a track. Just sheer willpower and a silent promise to herself. Keep going. Sometimes she entered small races in nearby towns. Most of the time, she lost badly. Sometimes she fell, scraping her knees and bleeding on the track. But every single time, she got back up. Then one day, an opportunity arrived. Adana qualified for the provincial championship. It was her first real chance to step onto a bigger stage. When she told her family, her father was furious. "Enough, Adana. You're bringing shame to this family. Women are not meant to chase these foolish dreams. Come home. Stop this madness." The words cut deep. For the first time, she truly felt her spirit shaking. That night, she cried into her pillow, whispering to herself, "Am I really being foolish? Should I just give up?" But in the silence, she remembered how it felt every time she ran. How the world faded, how freedom filled her chest. And she knew, even if no one else believed in her, the dream was still hers. The day of the championship arrived. The stadium buzzed with energy. Crowds cheered, banners waved, the air heavy with anticipation. Adana stood at the starting line. Her heart pounded so loud she could almost hear it echo. She knew her family wasn't in the stands. No familiar face, no support from home. But maybe that was the point. That day, she would run for herself. The whistle blew. Feet slammed against the track. Adana pushed forward with everything she had. Halfway through, her body began to tire. Her lungs burned, her legs screamed. For a moment, she thought she couldn't finish. But then, deep inside, a voice whispered, "It's not about winning. It's about the climb. Keep going." Step by step, she fought through the pain. And when she finally crossed the finish line, she wasn't first. Not even second. But she had run the fastest race of her life. Tears filled her eyes. Not for a medal, not for applause, but for proof. Proof that her dream wasn't just a fantasy. Proof that she was stronger than her doubts. Weeks later, a letter arrived. Her performance at the provincial race had earned her a spot at the national tryouts. It wasn't the Olympics. Not yet. But it was a doorway. A step closer. Adana smiled as she held the letter. She knew the road ahead would still be uphill. More failures, more sacrifices, more voices telling her to quit. But she also knew something else. She would keep running. And maybe, our lives aren't so different from Adana's. We all have dreams that feel too far away. We all hear voices that make us doubt. And we all face roads so steep they make us wonder if it's even worth it. But in the end, it's not about how fast we get there. It's not about what's waiting on the other side. It's about having the courage to keep moving forward. Because life itself is the climb. And every climb, no matter how hard, shapes who we are becoming. Every stumble, every tear, every step forward, those are the moments that define us. So keep moving, keep believing. Your dream is worth the climb.